You're listening to Up the Turnpike with hosts Mitch Anderson and Matt O'Leary.
Hello and welcome to the Up the Turnpike post-game show. What is going on? I am Matt O'Leary, joined as always by my good friend Mitch Anderson. Mitch, that was a tough one tonight.
Jesus, Murphy. Holy shit. And I'm sure we all thought it could happen, seeing what was happening with the lineup before the game and the fact that it's the Carolina Hurricanes, but call back to the Matrix. Not like this. Not like this.
Well, yeah, I had very low expectations for this game. One, because the Islanders don't play well against Carolina and certainly don't play well on the road against Carolina. Matthew Barzal wasn't going to be in the lineup. Colin Ritchie was going to be in the lineup and then wasn't able to get the plane down there, so he wasn't in the lineup. And you blink and the Islanders are down 2 goals in this game. So just all around bad vibes from pretty much out of the gate right here, Mitch, for the Islanders.
Yeah, like you're saying, against the Carolina Hurricanes, over our last 10 games, we're 3-7 with over our last 11, if we're counting tonight now, we're 3-8 with a minus 18 goal differential. When it comes to away, we haven't won a game in Carolina. Sorry, let me just get the stat here. We haven't won in Carolina since December 23rd, 2023. A 5-4 victory.
Long time ago.
Yeah. We don't win there a lot. Since 2019, we've won twice. We've won 5 times in Carolina since 2019.
It's not very good.
No,
it's 5 wins in 6 years.
That's right. Like, this counts playoffs, mind you. So whatever, but still, that's really bad. Really, really bad.
And that's accounting postseason play, where you had a 5-game series and a 6-game series. So that was multiple games on the road, in addition to the regular season games on the road. Just, they're the kryptonite for the Islanders. And not that this team is really playing all that well anyway, but you just go up against a team that always seems to have your number. And this is the result. So I would say, without further ado, Mitch, let's hop into this one. As at the 2:33 minute, Bradley Nadeau scores his first goal. Classic.
Of course. Look at him. Look how much time he's got. Look at this. He's all alone. All the time in the world to get that shot off. I understand it's 4-on-4 and there's more space here, but like, can no one just cover these people? You have the same number of players here. Like, why are that's Pelech and Tsiplikov going for 83?
82.
Sorry, 82.
It's small, yes.
Yeah. Why? Why do they both need to go there? Don't both go there. What are you doing? So, like, maybe you blame Tsiplikov there. I don't care who you blame, but like, communication, again, a goddamn issue.
Yeah, which is, again, a common theme for this team through their first 10 games, a lack of communication or a communication issue. And you find yourself in a 1-0 hole almost immediately out of the gate. And it wouldn't get much better, Mitch, because the Islanders would go to a power play opportunity. They don't score, but former friend of the show, Mike Riley, scores, Mitch.
On a wraparound. A defenseman scored a wraparound shorthanded goal against us.
David Rittich moved at like half a mile an hour from right to left on that too.
Yeah, I'll give him maybe a little bit of credit. It looked maybe like it hit his mask and he didn't really know where it was, type of thing, but it should never have been in this position. We have a numerical advantage and they're skating laps around us on that power play.
And that wasn't the first time it happened. Later on in the game too, they had 0 shots on a power play and the Hurricanes had at least 2 or 3, and they were just getting so much pressure, even down a man.
Yeah. I don't know what the goddamn problem is. Did we make some sort of pact with the devil one year where we can get 20%, but we could never get 20% ever again after that? Because we've had how many power play coaches? 3, 4 over the last same number of years, maybe 5 years type of thing. And still the results are the goddamn same on the power play. It's just atrocious. And even when we get zone time, like, we started coaching the positionless play out of Matthew Schaefer, and he's just sticking on the blue line. because we're limited by our own players. It's just really unfortunate.
Yeah, no, it is unfortunate. And the goals kept coming, Mitch. Make it 3-0. Jordan Martinook would get one. And this is not good. This one pretty much went right through David Rittich here.
Like, he's getting screened a lot. I'll give him that much. There's 4 guys in front of him. So the fact that he got something on it, or it got to him, was not impressive, but good. It just, when it hits you, it should stick, but it squeaks through him. And then no one knows where it is except for Jordan Martinook.
Yeah. And he gets
because
it to
like
go.
The offensive players are looking towards the net, whereas the defensive players are looking away from the net, right? Looking to make the next play away. Whereas, so like the how these players are aligned in terms of just the state of play is already advantageous to Martinook, but still, like, God damn it, man.
Not fun. Certainly not fun. Although, Mitch, some good news. Matthew Schaefer is still a very good hockey player. The Islanders would go to another power play. And this time, the rookie Berries won his 3rd of the year in the first 10 games of the season.
He's probably the only guy who's like, I just need to get pucks on net. Because I know you guys brought it up, you in the chat yesterday, on Tuesday against Boston, of like, how many times did we miss opportunities? Today, it wasn't even just missing opportunities. It was not taking opportunities.
Refusing to take opportunities? That's even worse.
And Matthew Schaefer's like, no, I have a shot, whether it's a high percentage shot or not, I'm going to take it, because that's what you're supposed to do on the power play. And it score. It goes through. Like, this is simple goddamn stuff. He's not doing anything special here on this play. It's just simple stuff that no one seems to like friggin' have the sense to do.
Ridiculous. And it's bad that, like, I feel most comfortable when the freshly turned 18-year-old is out on the ice.
Yeah.
Like, that's when I feel the best. So when Matthew Schaefer's out there skating around, it's like, okay, Islanders might have a chance to do something here.
And like, look, he was at fault, I'm going to say, for 2 goals.
Bless you.
I couldn't hold it. I tried my best to hold it. I couldn't do it.
That's okay.
The Taylor Hall, right? Attempt.
Yeah.
Gets walked. Svechnikov gets walked. So like, it's not to say that Matthew Schaefer was without mistake today. He was an 18-year-old, a high-skilled 18-year-old. And like, things were working and things weren't, but like, he's going to learn from those for sure.
Yeah, and against the quality opponent too, 10 games into his career. That's not to say he's been perfect. He's been really freaking good. There's moments where you go, okay, yeah, that looks like an 18-year-old. But my point still stands, Mitch, that Matthew Schaefer is the player that I'm relying on arguably the most right now, which shouldn't have to be the case for this team.
No, it really shouldn't. It really shouldn't have to be the case, but that's what it is, man. But we're only down 3-1 through the first period, so I guess it could be worse, or if it could, I don't know, man. I know Bill had already checked out by then. Bill on our Patreon, he has signed up to our Patreon, was gone within 10 minutes of the game. Like, I'm done. I'm not seeing the rest of this. And good for him, because it did not work out.
No, he was a smart man. Not me. I sat through and watched every second of this game.
Same. Oh, boy. And I was not rewarded for it. The second period was kind of better, though, for the Islanders, but they couldn't generate it.
You took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say it was better than the first, for sure. The only issue is they only had 7 shots in the period and couldn't get anything going.
That's why they had 7 shots on net, 14 shot attempts, by the way, which were more than the Carolina Hurricanes in that period, but couldn't get anything going because they gave up. Was it this period where Duke didn't yet? Duke had one in the third period where he just kind of like refused to shoot it. There was someone else here in the second period.
Was it Drouin trying to get it to Cizikas?
I think that's right. Yeah. Classic Drouin trying to make the extra pass. So many goddamn times these guys are trying to feed the backdoor tap in, even though the backdoor tap in might not be there. Like, I get it. This is how we explained it on the Patreon. I understand that there's a higher percentage chance of scoring a backdoor tap in than just shooting you one-on-one with the goalie. Sure, of course. But when that backdoor tap in is being, the player is getting posted up, well, that percentage goes down significantly. So you actually have the higher percentage chance of one-on-one on the goalie. Just friggin' shoot the puck. Yeah,
too many passed up opportunities, which is just adds to the frustration for sure with this team.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad. And like, I know we're getting heated here at this moment because it sucks to watch, but like, seeing the forest through the trees type of thing. It's not the end of the world.
No, it certainly isn't the end of the world. And like we both had very similar expectation to this for this team. And we said if they win, fine. If they lose, also fine. In the moment, like we're going to have frustrating days. And this is certainly not that this game wasn't my almost to a T expectation, but it's still frustrating to sit through and watch for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, this is one of the predictions where you're like, I don't want to see this happen.
Yeah. Not great. All right, Mitch. Third period, we got a lot more goals to talk about. Just 1 minute, 51 seconds into the start of the third, Jackson Blake, son of Jason Blake, makes it a 3-goal lead once again for Carolina.
So this is where, look, Taylor Hall goes right around Matthew Schaefer. And where the hell was Scott Mayfield going there?
Yeah, good point. I want to watch his number here. On
Not even just Scott Mayfield. Watch how many people go around Jason Blake here or Jackson Blake. 3. Like what is Schaefer supposed to do at that? He made the right play, but like there should have been someone there in front of the net, like doing something. There was no coverage whatsoever. Just again, complete scramble, miscommunication.
Oh yeah, which is just obviously not ideal.
No, like just guys, you have no idea where you're supposed to be going. Good on you for hitting the mute button, buddy. I couldn't do that. I couldn't.
See, I got my board right next to me.
Yeah, it was too much of a reach for me apparently. It's just, sure, Schaefer gets, beat on a good D. That's going to happen, whatever. Like, we've seen that happen to Noah Dobson before, right? He, in a worse fashion, because Barry Kapanen, just goes nutmeg on him. Whatever. It's what do you do after that? And Schaefer absolutely did his best to atone for that. It's the rest of the team very much did
not. No, certainly not. Simon Holmstrom scored a goal, though, and we are pro Simon Holmstrom people here. Nice setup from Tony D'Angelo, and Holmstrom puts it up top in the toy department.
Yeah, it's a great pass by Tony D'Angelo. Good job by Simon Holmstrom getting on the high horse there to get through, seeing that opportunity break through. That's some good hockey IQ and some good skating speed, right, to get through to that zone. Like, watch, he doesn't really have. He's toe to toe with number 5, whoever that. I think that's Chatfield, who isn't necessarily the fastest, but still gets through. Like, good job by Simon Holmstrom. The only problem is they score 11 friggin' seconds later.
Yeah. So okay, you cut it back to 2. Off the face-off, we're gonna watch the visualization. I don't know why I went back to the 2 shot of us. I should have just left it as it. Right off the face-off, and away we go.
It just that's it. Just lay off and right by Schaefer. He's got to learn how to make a better play there. Schaefer does. He will. It's just he wasn't able to do it. It sucks. Maybe Big Save Dave could do a little bit more, but near post high, like it's a good shot by Schaefer.
Yeah, it was a good play, and he got look. Svechnikov's a very good player, and he beat he beat Matthew Schaefer. What'd you say?
He should be a very good player, but
yeah, talented player. Is that a better description?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, sorry, we got Mitch is Mr. Literal Man tonight.
Sorry, I'm mad, so I'm taking it out on everyone, and you're the only one.
Yeah, on me. What the hell, man? I thought we were in this together.
Friendly fire.
5-2. They get back to a 3-goal lead, and Logan Stankoven decided, hey, we're not going to just wind out the clock. I'm going to score with 11 seconds left. So here you go. Here's a look at that. Stankoven.
They let him go through, right? Like,
yeah, they gave up.
What the hell was Pulock doing there? What the frig was that?
Pulock and Pelech were really bad tonight. Really, really bad. I've seen a lot of Pulock comments in here that he was the worst player on the ice. I don't disagree with that. I think it's between him and Cizikas.
Yeah, just what kind of dumb play. They got caught. Like, Carolina's plan tonight was just get in their face. Just get in their face. And not even physically, just get in their passing lane. Gap up as much as you can. And it worked. That was the plan. That's it. And it worked flawlessly. We panicked, like, didn't know what the hell we were supposed to do. Oh my God, there's a player in front of me. Yeah, man, that's the game.
That's how it goes.
Our decision making just was not there. Not there. Oof.
Clearly not. 6-2 final. Islanders drop another one. So that's 3 straight losses. And they play tomorrow against Washington. So quick turnaround. First back-to-back situation for this team so far this year.
I'm not looking not looking forward to that at all.
Let's do some box score numbers. We'll go through all the comments too. Shout out to everyone who's hanging out with us on a Thursday night. Shots on goal, 33 for Carolina. Islanders with 28. Face-off percentage, Islanders were great, 61.3% to Hurricanes, 38.7%. Before I continue, I just wanted to pull it up because they were talking about it on the broadcast and I was texting you on the side. It was a very good JG Peugeot face-off day, 60% of his face-offs.
Love it. Trade stock to the moon.
Yeah, I'm faxing those numbers over to Utah right now as we speak.
Let's go.
Hit. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I skipped way ahead. That's my bad. Power play numbers. Islanders went 1 for 4. They also allowed a shorthanded goal, though, so cancels it out a little bit. Technically, Canes go 0 for 1, but they scored a shorthanded goal, so that kind of is a wash as well. Penalty minutes 12-6. Carolina with more hits. 30 hits from the Islanders tonight. Alex Romanov was back and making his presence felt in the hit department, that's for sure.
Yeah.
19 for Carolina. Block shots, Isles 13-11. Giveaways, Carolina had 24 to the Islanders 19. Takeaways, 5 for Carolina, 2 for the Islanders.
Yeah. Oh, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Our puck management was better and we still get whooped.
Yeah, not fun.
No.
All right. Ice times, Mitch. I'm going to give you a hint. It's an interesting one tonight for forwards leading the way.
Okay, so it's not going to be Bo Horvat. Is it going to be Casey Cizikas?
Let's not get that nuts. It's Jonathan Drouin.
Okay, yeah. I figured it was going to be a winger, but I went with something way off. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, I suppose, because we've seen often enough that Kyle Palmieri is at the top there. So with no Matthew Barzal, which maybe we should get into at some point when we talk about that after this, but no Matthew Barzal today was going to do that.
I was going to say, I don't think it made a difference. They could have lost 6-2 with him.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he wins the game for them, but because of his decision, we were down a guy, right? We played 11 forwards, 7 defensemen. So yeah. Ugh, my gosh. Anyways, least amount of ice time, Kyle McLean.
10 minutes, 34 seconds for Kyle McLean tonight.
Okay. So there's a lot of ice time for Siplikov. He did very little with it.
11:04 for him. They were down a forward too, so these ice times are going to be higher than they usually are for some of these guys.
Yeah, that's true. Defenseman, we had 4 power plays, so I assume Matthew Schaefer leads the way with 25 minutes.
No, Matthew Schaefer was second at 18:38. Leading the way tonight, Alex Romanov, 19 minutes and 40 seconds.
Huh. It didn't. The eye test doesn't. Obviously, I didn't see every shift, but he was quiet up until the third period.
Yeah, when the hits, he registered only 2 hits, which I guess both of them were the 2 impactful ones. I thought the number would have been higher. My guess would have been 4 or 5.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, least amount of ice time, I assume, is going to be Boquist.
11:25 for Adam Boquist.
Yeah. So, whatever.
Oh gosh. As for David Rittich, 27-33 for an .818 save percentage and 6 goals against.
Big save Dave had some good saves, but he was not
there. He did make some big saves. I don't want to be completely crap on him, but if we're gonna, it's different. I was gonna say if we're gonna get on Ilya Sorokin's making $8.25 million. David Rittich is not. Rittich probably 2 of those goals against probably shouldn't have scored, but also not great.
Yeah, not great at all. Ugh, gross. Okay.
Comments? Yeah.
All right. Let's start off with Jeremy Ford saying, I'll enjoy the year watching Schaefer and the development of this Ford group, Holmstrom, Shabanov, but certainly look forward to moving on to the next phase in the retool.
Yeah, well, Shabanov's got to get back on the ice. It's been a little while since we've seen him.
Yeah, we need some of that skill.
How many more Kyle McLean shifts is it going to take?
And that's the thing. It's not even a Kyle McLean issue. It's just he's a fine 4th liner. It's just we need more selfishness. And it seems like he's maybe a little bit more selfish than some of these guys. So absolutely get out there and do that.
Yeah, and 2, I don't dislike Kyle McLean, but we know what he is. We're trying to find out what
Yeah.
Shabanov is. We're trying to find out what Cal Ritchie is. So it doesn't really do us any good to play Kyle McLean.
Absolutely. Cold-blooded clown 6797. I'm not going to read the numbers anymore, guys. Sorry, it just feels lame. Anyways, so can we start the sale yet? Let's start moving some of these dinosaurs and get the young kids some time on ice.
Yeah, I mean there was a trade today, so like trades can happen this early in the season. I'm still sticking with it. I know you've kind of tossed this out there as January being the time where we're going to start to see some moves, but I understand why people feel this way already.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you see some of these passengers here, it feels like on this team, and you're like, or not, or you're just like, some of these guys are doing very well. Jean-Gabriel Pajot, very much not a passenger, but that is your biggest trade ship. And so if, a third of the team is looking for a center, let's freaking go, man. Let's make it happen. If the price is right, there's no need to rush this.
Yeah. Yep.
From Steve Smith saying Tiplikov skates with hazard lights on. It's insane to watch.
He does it. Yeah, that's a great comment with hazard lights on. That's funny.
I don't know what happened, man. Like his skating was never amazing. I remember that was the one comment I had when he came into the league, going like, I worry about the skating. And it seemed like it wasn't much of an issue at the beginning last year, but now it very much is.
Is he hurt or something bothering him? Because this is jarring, Mitch.
It doesn't look the same. The hands aren't even there type of thing. I guess it's a little bit of the yips. Just can't even do the fundamentals of his sport.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous. Goat Gary is saying, so this McKenna kid, I hear he's pretty good.
Yeah, he is good. He's really freaking good.
He's really freaking
And even if you don't get the number one pick, this is a good class. So even if you end up in the top 5, you're probably getting a damn good player.
Yeah, exactly. So, hell yeah.
Positive spin it. If they win, we'll positive spin it. If they lose, we'll positive spin it the other way.
I play both sides, so I always win.
This is what we do at Up the Turnpike.
Sloppy saying Bucci makes Butchie look like Brendan. Haynes Arena announcer is a goober and the aisles suck. That is all. I don't know what a goober is.
Apartment, Brendan.
I had to get one in because I miss Butch Goring. He hasn't been on the broadcast in a while.
No, I miss seeing Butchie or hearing Butchie, but he'll be around every now and again. But it's fading towards the end. The guy's in his 70s. It's time. Not even late 70s, is he not?
Let's guess. I'm gonna guess 76, Butch Goring, but I don't know. That's a pure guess.
Saying
he is 76, born in 1949. Look at that, on the money with the guess.
Good stuff by you. Yeah, the ESPN broadcast is so bad sometimes, man.
I don't mind Butcher Gross as like an in-studio analyst. He's just not a play-by-play guy. AJ Malesko is fine. I like AJ, but it was really dragged down, I thought, by the play-by-play.
Yeah, it really was. And I don't like turning it off. I don't like turning the volume off. I like hearing the game sounds even, passes hitting sticks. That sound when a pass hits the stick cleanly, oh, it's like a baseball player hitting a home run.
Yeah.
Love it. I live for those sounds. So I don't like turning it off, but like they make me think about it.
Yep.
What else? The Wicked 50 Cal says, I guess Rittich better be starting over Sorokin. I guess the Rittich better be starting over Sorokin. Died tonight. It died even quicker than Hogberg last year.
Yeah, it was a fun 4-game stretch from Hogberg last year. Yeah, and again, I'll give Rittich some credit. It was a tough opponent, and we were kind of expecting this to happen. And he's been a backup goalie his entire career. Like when you have a backup going up against the Carolina team, like this is unfortunately what's going to happen.
Exactly. From James Wallace saying, I have a lot of, I went ahead. It's from Stephen Smith saying, guys, don't worry. Otherwise, glad they played freely and fun tonight.
Just have fun. Power friendship.
Do we have any notifications from Patty's comments today? Do we know what he said?
I'll take a look. I'll let you know here as you keep going through some comments.
I would love to see what he says, because I would hope that that's not what he says. It was an open game, sure, but like today's an accountability day, right? It started off the whole narrative of this game is about accountability. Let's continue through the full 24 hours if we can.
Oh, but I have while I was searching for comments, which I don't believe have come out yet.
Right.
From Data Dom NY on Twitter, a nice 56 unblocked shot attempts allowed by the Isles tonight. The team defense is so bad.
Yeah. It's just not blocking anything. Whereas the Carolina Hurricanes, Seth Jarvis blocked more shots than our entire team did. It felt.
Yeah. No, and any time it felt like the Islanders were about to get set up to get some offense going, blocked pass in the slot, a blocked shot, and they just didn't let anything of value go through.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. From James Walsh saying, I have a lot of blame for Barzal. Had to play a man down on offense, and how you're late. How are you late when you go to practice on the road? How are you doing that?
Well, we know the answer because the Islanders, in their expanded social media peek behind the curtain, they asked questions. How many alarms do you set in the morning? And a lot of guys were saying 2. And Matthew Barzal said 1. So now you got to become a 2 alarm guy.
Yeah. Got to be a 2 alarm guy minimum. Can't miss that bus. I did like the context that Arthur Staple was added to this as well. And I think you said it as well during our video. Like, this can't be the first time. You don't jump to, you miss this and first time is you're not playing tonight. Usually it's like a fine, right? A team fine of like $500 or $1,000 type of thing, or a percentage of whatever you make, whatever. Usually it's not that this isn't the first thing that they jump to. So that's kind of a bit of a worrying sign.
No, it is.
Hopefully they've figured that frig out.
I hope so. Also, while I was scrolling on Twitter, Ovechkin's stuck at 899. So you just know he's scoring on Sorokin tomorrow for 900, right? We can pencil that in.
Yeah, the lock.
We're going to stop. We stop the game for 25 minutes again. We just skate around the wave to the fans.
Yeah. Cue the parade. So he can, the entire DC parade for the 900th goal. Please, let's have that happen.
Yeah.
Craig, regular human bartender. I know he says I can look past.
He corrected it later.
I can look past Schaefer's mistakes being only 18 and smaller than a grown man. Even Svechnikov, 25 years old there. I can't look past how many open chances we missed from people paid millions. I don't care if Barzy was scratched. Everyone is paid. Yeah,
well, like Anthony Duclair giving up a grade A scoring chance is not acceptable. Kyle Palmieri has had a good, I want to stress, he's had a good start to this season, but I feel like I say it every game in the Discord. He misses like 2 grade A chances a game, it feels like right now.
Yeah. I just, that one pass that he made, he was alone one-on-one on Boosie and went for a backdoor tap in that wasn't really available. I know you're a good hockey player, obviously. And I know you think you've got the skill to get it done. But you're playing in the NHL, bro. This is not going to be as easy as you think it's going to be. Just get it on the net.
I know.
You're right there.
Makes it so much harder than it has to be.
Yeah, just really ridiculous, but whatever. From PSVC, if not for Romanov's hit, this whole game was a disaster.
Yeah, I mean, this was probably Romanov's best game of the year, I would think, right?
Yes, I think so. He wasn't, a defensive liability. He had some big hits, big presence, and didn't score anything, but that's not really his thing.
Yeah.
Heathen Hawk says Isles need to target Trey Augustine from the Red Wings. Yes, friggin' please.
Okay.
Trey Augustine is a goalie playing for Michigan State University. The Spartans last year was a 914 and a 224 goals against average, I'm going to say, through the regular season.
Is he on the market? Like, have they talked about trading him?
Well, it's because the Red Wings have a few goalies. They have not only Trey Augustine, but they have Sebastian Casa as well, who was a first round drafted goalie. I think it was like 19th overall, I'm going to say, Sebastian Casa. They've got prospect depth in the goalie pipeline. So if you're looking to have a good starter in the future, man, that's a really good pickup by who was it? Heathen Hawk again. Absolutely.
Yeah, where
Steve Yzerman doesn't seem like the same GM anymore.
No, that's a good call out.
I want to get Augustine's numbers last year because they were absolutely glowing for MSU.
924 and 208 goals against.
Even better than what I said. And this year so far, 178 and 923.
Yeah, in 3 games, but it's been awesome. 5 games, but it's been awesome.
Absolutely awesome. So like that's a hell of a player to pick up. And then he's playing with Verhoeven as well, is he not? Which is maybe someone we could draft with how bad we're playing right now.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, that's a great pickup there. From Heathen Hawk. Whereas we got so from back to PSVC saying Tiplikov, Cizikas, and Pollock, the 3 negative stars of the game.
Yeah, that definitely tracks. By game score, the 3 worst were Pellick, Lee, and Pollock in that order.
I wouldn't have guessed Lee, but I would have certainly guessed the other 2.
Yeah, where's Siplikov's a little bit higher than that. Cizikas is the 4th best player according to game score. I don't know if I buy that, but
I don't buy that at all. That's line mates carrying someone.
Yeah, I would think.
I wanted to correct something I said earlier. I said Verhoff plays with Trey Augustine, and that's not the case at all. For some reason, I had Porter Martone and Verhoff flip for I don't know what reason. But
okay,
it's Porter Martone he plays with, which is not available at this year's draft.
No, he was a draft pick a year ago or a few months ago.
Yeah, exactly. Dixon Uraz says that's a good name. Did Barzal also go to bed without his supper? He got his hand slapped.
Maybe. By the way, not great news, but I will share from I can't spell his name. So it's gonna take me a second to find it. But Rod Brindamore said it doesn't look great for Seth Jarvis, who left the game in the 3rd period after a tough sequence, including this blocked shot.
Yeah, that's rough. That's not good.
No,
because he was holding up that was a left leg, I think it was.
Yeah,
sucks. That sucks, especially when you're going down blocking shots, and he took it right on the inside of the left skate. Right, oof.
That's the worst spot that it could possibly be.
I'm surprised they haven't figured out how to make a skate a little bit more padded back there to give that extra level of protection.
They got to figure something out.
Yeah, too many guys going down with foot injuries because of that. Who else we got here? Jeremy Ford saying San Jose up 3-0. San Jose has some fun young players to watch right now. Looking forward to seeing all our young guys out there in the next couple of years.
Yeah, it's gonna, might take a little bit, but yes.
Yeah. To Gary, who says, don't forget to like and subscribe, please and thanks.
Yes, make sure while you're hanging out, leave a like. If you're not subbed up, make sure to sub up.
Yeah. And then Gary adds, so tomorrow I have to choose between the Blue Jays possibly winning the World Series or the New York Islanders. What do you think I'm going to do?
Gary, you should not watch 1 second of the Islanders game tomorrow. If you're in here during the post game, I would be actually upset with you. I'm giving you the night off. Go watch your team hopefully win a World Series.
Who doesn't want to see Alex Ovechkin score his 9th career goal and have a 25-minute parade?
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to speech, the whole thing.
They give him the 6-pack right away. I don't know if you heard that from what French goalie was it? They interviewed some French goalie who had played for Washington. Okay. And the stuff that happens with Alex Ovechkin is insane. Like he's got his Subway delivery guy basically on speed dial. And so whenever Subway, this guy has the worst eating habits in the world. Coke on the bench, Subway after a game, and wherever they are in any arena, once they get back on the team bus or the team plane, there's a 6-pack waiting for them every time, no matter what.
Legend.
Absolute legend. Living life to the fullest. Oh, yeah. Gary is also saying Cole Eisman should be back next week or the week after as per their coach, which is nice to see.
Yeah, hell yeah.
To Andre, who says, guys, is Richie playing tomorrow? If so, who comes out of the lineup?
I would say Kyle McLean, and they were saying on the broadcast there's a chance that he plays tomorrow. I hope so. It would be pretty disappointing if we got the hype of that from earlier today for him to just be sent right down because Matt Barzal is going to play tomorrow.
Yeah, that would suck so bad. You call this kid up because you need someone, and he gets delayed because it's some bad weather, and it sucks for that. And I hope everyone that is being affected by said weather is okay.
Yeah.
but like, God, that would suck to be like, sorry, man. Almost like Anatoly Golishev, right? Golishev gets the chance to play in the preseason, but the power goes out at Prudential Center, and they're like, we cancel the game. And then he never gets to play. He never gets a shot.
Yep.
Barry Trotz is like, get the hell out.
You're gone. Peace out.
And he's like, I'm not coming here to play in the AHL. And they're like, sorry, kid. Kid, he's like 26 at the time.
Yeah, he was a little older, but still, point still stands.
Right. Opportunity ruined because of something you can't control would really suck.
Yeah.
Brandon Paul says, I set over 10 alarms every morning and was still late to my Tuesday class because I slept in. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, man, it does.
It does. It does. Look, it happens sometimes. You just got to hope that he learns from it.
Yeah. Jerry Ford, is Eklund our Seth Jarvis kind of player?
Please.
I think so. I'm not saying he's going to be like Seth Jarvis, but he plays like Seth Jarvis.
Please.
Yeah.
I need something positive for the forward group.
Steven Smith, 900th OV career goal off Tony D own goal. Going to be glorious. Let's go.
That's nailed it.
Yeah. A last one here I'm going to do is James Walsh. If Sorokin asked other picture with Ovi after goal. So if he's asked to take a picture with Ovi after the goal, he'll be sick. Because the last time he took a picture with him right there and then he gave him his stick too, didn't he?
He did. Yeah, he did. So that picture is going to be tweeted 100 times tomorrow. The one from the record I'm talking about.
100%. We're never going to see. That's all we're going to see during the broadcast. If it's another ESPN broadcast, that's all you're going to hear.
Fantastic.
Love it. So thank you all for following. Hit that subscribe button if you have not. It really helps us grow this channel, reach more Islanders fans, and it helps us create more video. Because if we get paid more, then we could do more.
Absolutely. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow night after the Islanders play the Washington Capitals. But for now, I'm Matt O'Leary. He's Mitch Anderson, and we'll catch you next time.